Hello everyone, this is your favorite Murtad live once again. And today we have a very interesting topic. There is a term called Hulbur Ridda. Hulbur Ridda means the Ridda Wars. In other words, they are called the War of Apostasy. When Muhammad died, people started to leave Islam left, right, and center. And for 1.5 years, there was a specific war which is called Ridda War. These wars were run by Abu Bakr, the first Caliph of Islam. The Ridda Wars, or the Wars of Apostasy, which happened in 632 to 633 CE, were a series of military engagement between the armies of Rashidul Khalif and the Regnant tribe of Arabia. So different Arabian tribes went into apostasy and they started to run left, right, and center, and they were leaving Islam. So what did the first Caliph do? The first Caliph did exactly what Muhammad said. Man baddal deenuhu fa'uqtulu. Whoever changes his religion, kill him. So they went in to a war where now they are trying to find and kill all these people who apostatized. They want to kill everyone who apostatized. Why? Okay, this is exactly what Muhammad said, and then because he said whoever changes his religion, kill him. Then he said that. So now we see right after the death of Muhammad, we had a lot of people, and that is why it is called Ridda Wars, because Rid means leaving, leaving, whoever leaves. So these are called Ridda Wars, the wars of apostasy, the war of leaving the religion. So because man baddal deenuhu faqtulu, this reminded me of a video. Mr. Karadawi is explaining. It's in Arabic, so I'm gonna, and there are here as well subtitles, but I'm gonna explain certain things as well. Uh, let me just play this. Karadawi, explain us what happened right after the death of Muhammad. He said, if they have gotten rid of the apostasy punishment, Islam would not have existed as of today. You know why Islam would not have been existed? Because I just showed you that people started to leave Islam right after the death of Muhammad. And Karadawi is explaining it, and then he is telling you where are the references. Check this out. Islam would have ended by after the wafat of Rasulullah Salam. Ridda, see, he used the word Arabic Ridda. So Ridda means Tarkuddin, the one who leaves his religion. So opposing apostasy law, according to him, is bad because the only way to keep Islam is to keep the apostasy laws. Check this out. الإسلام وفي آية المائدة إنما جزاء الذين يحاربون. So he is now giving Surah Maida, which is chapter number 5, verse number 33. And it says the punishment of the people who wage war against Muhammad and his Allah is nothing except cutting their hands and feet from the opposite side or crucifying them. Man, like, Islam is a religion of peace, guys. And now he's saying the Abu Kulaba, who is the Tabi'een of Muhammad, means I have explained it to you previously as well. Muhammad then Sahabi, and then Ta'abi, means the third generation, the one who did not see the Muhammad but has seen his Sahabi.
جاءت في المرتدين وجاءت.
And now he's saying that he is also talking about Murattadeen, and then he is saying that also there are so many ahadiths which talks about this, and he's going to quote them.
أحاديث كثيرة، مش حديث واحد ولا اثنين ولا ثلاثة، أحاديث كثيرة عن عدد من الصحابة.
And he said it's not just one, two, or three, but there are many ahadiths on this, that whoever changes the religion, kill him. Check this out.
يعني في أن يقتل المرتد، حديث ابن عباس من بدل دينه فاقتلوه، حديث ابن مسعود لا يحل امرئ إلا بإحدى ثلاث، السيب الزاني
والنفس بالنفس،
النفس بالنفس، والتارك لدينه المفارق للجماعة، وحديث أبي موسى الأشعري ومعاذ ابن جبل وأبي هريرة وعدد من الصحابة في مسألة.
And he said adad min sahaba means there are so many other Sahaba, means the one who knows Muhammad face to face, lived with Muhammad. They all agreed to that and they killed the apostates. So I've shared the video because some of the people actually said, do you have this video as a separate video? So I just shared it. So we see that right after the death of Muhammad, we have the Ridda Wars, the wars of apostasy, and right after that time, we see that suddenly the Ridda War comes up. And why is Ridda War happening? If Islam is a religion of peace, why is there a war on Ridda? And we are going to go to Tafsir Ibn Kathir to show you what Usman did for when he actually won. And this is about the fight those who does not believe. Okay, chapter number 9, verse number 29. And I have already shown you the verse.
Yeah.
So even for the people of scripture. So what does Usman did when he actually started capturing the people? Okay.
You mean, are you talking about Omar or Uthman?
Oh, Umar, sorry, Umar.
Yeah,
So
because
sorry.
I'm like,
My
Uthman,
bad.
yeah, the Pact of Umar. Yeah,
the Pact of Umar. Yeah, my bad. Sometimes these Usman Umar just mix up a little.
Yeah.
Okay. So we will see here. So what did this Umar bin Al-Khattab? So what did he do? Let's just zoom in a little more. Let's see so that people can read it very easily.
This whole part that you see, guys, what our brother here is talking about, this whole part from here all the way down, that's the Pact of Umar. That's what we call the Pact of Umar. You can find this in Ibn Kathir for chapter 9, ayah 28 and 29. Maybe you can share the link with the people. If you want to know about Pact of Umar, that's this from here and all the way down, that's the whole Pact of Umar.
All right. So let's see the Pact of Umar first. And so what happened with it was Umar went out and then he started capturing. This is why the leader faithful, Umar bin Al-Khattab, may Allah be pleased with him, demanded his well-known conditions be met by Christians. By who? By Christians. These conditions that ensured their continued humiliation, degradation, and disgrace. Brother RC, don't you think that we are supposed to be friends? That's what Islam says.
What happened? No, what happened to the there is no compulsion in religion, brother?
Brother, it says humiliation, degradation, and disgrace.
Wait, if we continue read, can we even?
Oh, yes, please.
Are we even allowed to walk outside with our Bibles in our hands?
No,
can
sir. We will read that. We'll read that. We'll read. Or even fix our churches.
There is no compulsion in religion is abrogated by this chapter?
Yes, sir. No,
is
sir.
That what you're trying to say?
La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah.
Oh man. Yeah.
Okay.
That's true.
The scholars of Hadith narrated from Abdul Rahman bin Ghanam, etc., said, I recorded from Umar bin Al-Khattab, may Allah be pleased with him, the terms of the treaty of peace conducted with Christians of Asham. Asham. What did they do?
Sham,
In the
by the
name
way,
of
bro. Sham is, by the way, Damascus. For the people who
Damascus,
want to know. Yeah.
the Arabic name. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. This is the document of the servant of Allah, Umar, the leader of the faithful from the Christian to such and such city. When you Muslim come to us, we requested safety for ourselves, children, property, and followers of our religion. We made a condition on
Protection
ourselves
from who, bro? Protection
from
from who?
Muslims,
From Muslims.
Muslims who
Mafia
attacked,
protection.
yeah,
Mafia
Muslim
protection
who
code.
attacked
Yeah.
them seek protection from those Muslim who attacked them. So this is the religion of peace.
This is the mafia cult protection money. Yeah.
Exactly. This is what is the reality. So anyhow, we will neither erect in our areas a monastery, church, or a sanctuary. So brother, first thing first.
Wait, I thought there is no compulsion on religion, brother. But we are not allowed to build new churches
Uh,
or even restore them. I mean, let's say
restoration
that-
is come. They say or nor restore any place of worship that needs restoration.
Wow, but wait. Muslims always say there is no compulsion in religion. Chapter 2, ayah 256.
Majority of the Eastern Muslim says that's abrogated. The Western Muslims are the stupid who try to deceive.
Yep.
Okay, nor use any of them for the purpose of enmity against Muslims. We will not prevent any Muslim from resting in our churches. So the churches that you will not allow us to restore, yet those churches cannot deny Muslims from resting in them.
So a church becomes like basically like an
Hotel.
inn or a
Inn.
hotel. Wow.
Mhm.
Imagine how they are insulting Christians and they call this there's no compulsion in religion.
Whether they come by day or night, and we will open the doors of our houses of worship for the wayfarer and passerby, and not just our houses of worship but their own houses. Those Muslims who come as guests, we will enjoy boarding and food for 3 days.
Can you say no?
Nope.
Oh, what will happen if you say no?
These Muslims who became as guests will enjoy boarding food. We will not allow a spy against Muslimin into our churches and homes, or hide deceit or betrayal against Muslim. Now, this is the most important thing. This is the most important thing. This next point. We will not teach our children the Quran.
Why not?
Because if you teach the Quran to children, they will know that this is the most stupid book ever.
Yeah.
Right? Otherwise, like
now I understand why they want to shut us down, because we are teaching people how stupid the Quran is. I see.
Man,
yeah.
That's the only reason I can think of. Otherwise, if we go somewhere, we will give Bible for free, don't we?
Yeah.
We give Bible for free. Why would we will not teach our children Quran? Because if we teach them Quran, they will know the stupidity of Quran.
Exactly.
Okay, publicize practice of shirk, invite anyone to shirk, or prevent any of our followers from embracing Islam. Why? Now this problem, whatever, man. If they choose to do so, we will respect Muslims move from the places we sit in if they choose to sit in them. So if I'm sitting on a stool, a bench, and a Muslim will come up, I will have to stand up and give him my stool.
Yes, exactly.
This is no compulsion in religion. This is what they talk about when they will conquer the land. This is what 929 says.
So this will happen basically if Muslims take over, let's say, one of your Western countries, Christians, especially those Christians who will say, Rob Christian, you're so rude. Oh, Adam Sikh, you're so rude with Islam. Why are you so rude with Islam? This will happen to you and your daughters, your wives, your families. So yeah, keep allowing Muslims to infiltrate your beloved Western countries.
We will not imitate their clothing, caps, turbans, sandals, hairstyle, speech, nicknames, and title names, or ride on saddles, hang sword on the shoulder, or collect weapon any kind carry these weapons. You know why? They are
You're not
afraid
allowed
of
to
these people.
defend yourself.
Nope,
So, wow. Yeah,
not at all.
exactly.
We will not inkept our stamp in Arabic. So even our stamps will not be in Arabic. Or
Wow.
sell liquor. Okay,
Exactly.
selling liquor is not a problem. We will have the front of our hair cut and wear a customary cloth so that
So you must
Jew
look
will be
like a.
identified.
So you must look like basically like a joker, right? By cutting
Mhm.
off your hair on the front. So basically, you must look like a stupid idiot, right? And that's the
Exactly.
no compulsion in religion that they love to talk about, right?
And that's how they want to identify you, so that they could see you from far, so that they can put you on the lower alley. Let's read further.
Yeah.
Wherever we are, wear belts around our waist and refrain from erecting cross on the outside of our churches and demonstrating them on the books in public. So basically, you can't even put cross on the church, nor in any book, nor on your own self. So no cross, no nothing whatsoever, because you are now Dhimmis.
But wait, they always say there is no compulsion in religion.
Man, that compulsion in religion, I don't know where it goes. It died with Muhammad when Muhammad did not do the migration. So this one was all the way back there when he didn't do migration and he had only 80 followers. This was died after that.
Yeah.
This was, and and you know, in Egypt, they actually made these people wear bells so that the sound of the bell will tell them that a Christian is coming in long before the Christian would come in.
Yeah, and this is why, guys, even if you're living in a Muslim country, and I think Adam Seeker knows this, in the Middle East, I mean, when we would be visited, let's say by a Muslim, it was for them very common to spit on the floor before they even enter our doors, because they think even our houses are making them filthy, because we are filthy in their eyes, right? So when you're walking on the street, they are allowed to belittle you, to call you and insult you, call you all kind of names, right? Because that's what the disgrace, that's what the belittling uh, is talking about, right? In this Pact of Umar, they are allowed to disgrace you and belittle you and insult you, basically.
Exactly.
Uh,
Let's read further. It's not finished yet. We will not sound the bells in our churches except discreetly, or raise our voices while reciting our holy books inside our churches in the presence of Muslims. So if the Muslim is present in the church and taking rest, we are not allowed to recite our holy book inside the church even.
Imagine. How are you going to do prayer and stuff? How can the priest do the sermon?
Nor raise our voices with prayer at our funeral, nor light torches in the funeral processions, in the fairways of Muslim or
Wow.
their market. We will not bury our dead next to the Muslim dead. So we can't even bury the dead next to the Muslim, man.
Yeah.
So they took over everything. Or buy servants who are captured by Muslimin. By the way, this is not servant, it's slave. Or
So,
buy slaves, because you can only buy a slave. You cannot buy a servant. It's slave.
so you see how if you are, the moment they conquer your country, they will implement this Pact of Umar, right? They will implement it, and you are basically, as a Christian, you become even lower than an animal, right? You have the Muslims, then you have the animals, the cattle, and then the Christians are basically the third class people,
But
basically.
Quran actually says you are the worst of all creatures. So
Yeah, exactly.
it's already says that.
Yeah.
We will be guides for Muslims and refrain from breaching their privacy in their homes. It's like dogs,
Yeah.
We'll be guide, we will guard them, we will guide
Yeah.
them, we will guard them, we'll give them food, we'll give them everything, but we can't do anything.
Mm.
When I gave this document to Umar, he added to it, we will not beat any Muslim as well. So even if you are in a fight you will not going to beat the Muslim. So allow him to beat you.
Yeah. Now, do you see why Mustafa Speaks just came in and he acted like as if he's your boss on your own live show? Because of stuff like this. Huh? Because of he is considering you to be his dhimmi, right? And as a dhimmi, as a najis Christian, you are not on the level of a Muslim, so he can belittle you. He can talk to you like this. That's what they think always in their heads, right? This is why they will never greet you Assalamu alaikum. A Muslim is not allowed to even say Assalamu alaikum to you as a Christian. Did he say that? No, he didn't.
I will tell you about my own experience as a Muslim. So give me some time. Let me finish that, and I will tell you my own experience as a Muslim with Christians. These are the conditions that we set against ourselves and follower of our religion in return for safety and protection. Now, speak about that. Whose safety, whose protection, man?
From Muslims.
Thank you. So the Muslims who attacked, safety from them? The ones who actually attacked?
Yeah.
Safety from them. And if we break any of these promises, we will set for you benefit against ourselves. Then our dhimmi is broken, and you are allowed to do with us whatever you are allowed for the people of defiance and rebellion.
You see,
imagine that.
Perfect copy paste what a mafia, like, mafia come to your store, you don't pay money, but they are calling it protection. Mafia protection money. Protection from who? From the mafia itself.
My brother, who said protection money? Check this out. Wahum zaghirun. What does that mean?
And they are little.
And feel themselves subdued, disgraced, humiliated, belittled. So what is that? What is that? This is jizya. Jizya. So that they would pay jizya. If they do not choose to embrace Islam, they would pay jizya. And what is jizya? What is jizya? What is jizya? Wahum zaghirun. So that they could be disgraced, humiliated, and belittled.
Do you know what the root word of jizya is?
No, brother. Please explain.
Yeah, darbat al-jaza. If you watch soccer, or they call it in Europe football, in Arabic we call it darbat al-jaza, meaning the penalty from the 11 meters, right? When someone makes a foul in that area of the goalkeeper, we call it in Arabic darbat al-jaza, penalty.
Okay.
So it's a penalty. You pay a fine, a penalty. It's punishment for not being a Muslim as people of the book. Jaza means punishment, penalty. Yeah.
Nice.
Jaza.
Wow.
Jizya. Jaza. Jizya. You catch it?
Yes. So it has everything to do with penalty or and what kind of penalty so that they could be humiliated because they are not Muslim.
Exactly.